Hey YouTube, making a strawberry and cream cheese puff pastry today. So I've just cleaned up the edges a bit on the puff pastry dough. So I divided this into 6 squares. I've just separated them. So I'm trying to work quickly here because the puff pastry dough should be as cold as possible. I'm going to do a design where the 4 corners are cut in towards the center. So I'll go do that for all the rest of them. I have this cream cheese here I made, and I did create a video on it. It's a sweet cream cheese that I made with milk. But if you don't have homemade cream cheese, you can just buy some from the store. And I'm gonna put this on all 6 of the squares. And this is very easy cheat. I'm just using a jam called Twice the Fruit, and I'm going to add that on top. So it's going to look like this. I guess it's sort of like a windmill design. So just take the left side of all of the corners and fold it inwards toward the center. Hard to do with one hand here, but get the idea. I'm just gonna put the camera down so I can do the rest of these, but you get the idea. It's the one on the left side up into the center on all 4 triangles. So I've got all 6 ready to go. The windmills are on the cookie sheet with parchment paper underneath it, and I'm gonna put them in the oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So here they are after 15 minutes coming out of the oven. I'm going to let them cool down completely. You can see the puff pastry layers inside here. And that just gives it that puffiness. And it also gives it like a flaky texture. So I'm just going to swizzle a little bit of syrup that I have made. It's like a sugar syrup over top. And you can use pancake syrup or maple syrup, but it's just a nice way of sweetening it up a little bit. I've seen people use powdered sugar. You could also melt a little bit of chocolate and swizzle that over top, and that would be a nice decoration and add a bit of different flavor to it. I used a second batch of puff pastry dough to make what's called a braided puff pastry. I cut strips down the sides of the puff pastry with a pizza cutter, and then left a space down the center. I added, in this case, the filling is an apple compote recipe that I will link in the description that I had water bath canned in the summertime. I used 1 pint jar down the center, and here I'm just showing how I fold up the first part inwards, and then you just go back and forth with each strip covering over the filling, and you just literally go down, back and forth, all the way down till you get to the end of the pastry. Very simple, and at the end of the day it actually looks really nice. Here's what it looks like in the overview of when I'm folding over the strips. I'm just folding one side into the other side, back and forth until I get to the end. And the braided pastry baked in a 400 degree oven for 20 full minutes. It turned out pretty good. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what flavor you might choose to put in your puff pastry. Thanks for watching. God bless you. See you in the next video.